Alright guys, so with everything that's going on at SDCC right now, I want to do a little recap on what we've been shown so far from Tamashii, what the possible future holds for the Dragon Ball Figuarts line, my personal thoughts and expectations, and hopefully start a bit of a discussion with you guys down in the comments below, because there's a lot to talk about, not just with the Figuarts line, but we got to see some new movie stuff from Banpresto recently, an exciting reveal from Rise, and I know it's not toy related, but we also got a bunch of information, including the first trailer today for the new movie that's coming out later this year. Just lots to talk about, so let's get started. So first up, the big three. I'm sure most of you have already seen photos, official pictures on Instagram and whatnot of 3 figures, but Tamashii revealed to us 3 brand new figures at SDCC due to release next year, I'm assuming, with this year's roster already filled, with Kid Krillin being the last figure from Figuarts this year. So we get Super Movie Broly, Android 21 from the Dragon Ball FighterZ game, and Mr. Satan from the Z series. Now, regardless of whether you like the new design or not, the fact that we are getting movie figures, for me, is super exciting. This tells me that we will more than likely be getting a new Goku and Vegeta to go with Broly, probably an updated blue form, and that's definitely something that I'm really looking forward to. Personally, I like the new design of Broly. I love the old design as well, but I think Toriyama did a great job in keeping what makes Broly Broly, what essentially makes him Broly, but also making him different enough that he stands out as a new character, for a rebooted story in this Super series. The figure will be based on his legendary Super Saiyan form, which might be his final form in the movie. I'm not sure. He might have another form after that. Maybe they didn't reveal it, but it's without his armor that he wears in his base form. You can see that he has those scars. They are sculpted on his body. I'm assuming the green fur around his waist will be a softer plastic to avoid hindering articulation. It's going to be a pretty big figure, it looks like. You can see here there's a picture with Goku, the newer 2.0 Goku that we got recently. So if they make him anything like the original Broly, which I don't own, but I have heard is an excellent figure, he should be pretty solid. I love the original Broly. I love the character. For me, one of my favorite villains in the series. So for me, this is probably the most anticipated figure out of the 3. Will he be a regular over-the-counter release? I think he might very well be. I think the original Broly figure was a web shop exclusive, but I think both Tamashii and Bandai already know just how popular Broly is, so he could very well be a regular release. Next we have Android 21 in her final evil form. I'm not too familiar with this character as I don't play Dragon Ball FighterZ, but she is the main antagonist and original character drawn and designed by Toriyama. This isn't the first time we got non-anime, non-manga characters. The 2 Time Patroller figures that we got last year, Trunks and the Super Saiyan Time Patroller character. So I'm really stoked that we are getting more game original characters in figure form. I think Tamashii are, I guess, testing the waters to see how well game characters will be received by fans, but I really hope that they make more non-anime characters. It just opens up a lot of possibilities, I think, for for this line, since I think there are so many fans who play the games, who play Legends, the online game, as well as watching the anime, and reading the manga itself. So yeah, I would definitely love to see them make a Shallot from the Legends game. So yeah, definitely really exciting stuff. finally Mr. Satan and B from the Boo Saga. And I gotta say, it's really refreshing to get a non-Z Fighter character. Obviously, Hercule isn't gonna be the most popular, but this again, like the other two figures that I talked about, is a great example of Tamashii giving us figures that we will, that will really expand our collections. Because one thing that I love about the Dragon Ball series is the diverse, characters, and I think that's what makes this series unique. What makes this series really interesting. Obviously the action goes without saying is great, but it's the characters that really keep this series going. Mr. Satan looks spot on how he does in the anime, in the manga, and he comes with B2, which I think is a necessary accessory. Alright, not the best picture, but we also saw from Figuarts an official Ultra Instinct Goku, and damn does it look impressive. Again, the photos are a little hard to tell, but from what it looks like, it is legit, because we don't have any confirmed release after Vegito, which comes out next month. So here's hoping that we will get this figure soon after we get Vegito. Last but definitely not least, Banpresto with some new movie figures, and yeah, these look fan-freaking-tastic. I think that they got the style spot on. They look exactly how each character was drawn, in the animation, and I honestly can't wait to get my hands on these figures. Broly, Vegeta, Goku, they all look great. Broly looks fantastic in his base form. So I think, if we don't get a base form Broly figure from Figuarts, which I think that we won't anyway, I think, this will probably have to do for my collection. Alright guys, I'm done talking, so let me know your thoughts about the new figures, the new movie, the trailer, whatever you guys are most excited about, and leave all your comments down below. I'll see you guys real soon for a full review of the new SH Figuarts Street Fighter Sakura, which will be coming this weekend, so do look out for that. As always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Take good care of yourselves, and I will be seeing you real soon.